Hello my lovelies, happy Tuesday. I hope you're okay. I hope you're not too cold. I'm flipping freezing. It's definitely winter. Definitely winter. We have had a crazy morning in the shop. It has been non-stop. Lots going on as well online. So we've had loads and loads of orders through. All the ready-made stuff. I need space in the shop. I just can't keep all these samples anymore. So I've had a bit of a clear out. Lots of you have found it already. All the ready-made section is on at 30% off. There will be another sale, different sale going on tomorrow. Okay, so keep an eye out for that. What else was I going to tell you? And also, all the classes have gone on. Not all, then it's not. That's not all the classes. Okay, the ones we've got definite dates for are on sale as well. They are on our website. You go into shop and then masterclasses and workshops. And in there are the classes that are for sale at the moment. There will be some other dates going in, and there will be some other different classes going in. But if you'd like to join us on any one of those, they are selling quite quickly too. So yeah, it's busy, and loads of people in the shop today as well. Crazy. You're all getting excited for Christmas. I think I put the Christmas tree up. I put the Christmas tree up with little man. Well, Phil put that's a lie. We put the Christmas tree up. I helped decorate it all. But Phil built it with little man. He was so excited. Oh my God, he's so excited about the tree going up. He wanted to put the star on the top. It was very, very cute. Just like, it was squishing me, so cute. Hi Angela, hi Eileen. Oh, you're not late, my lovely. We've only just started. We've only just started yabbering. So we're going to crack straight on with it, and I'm going to talk at you while we're doing this, okay? So, say hello if you're there, my loves. So I'm going to go straight over to here. This is what we're going to be doing today. So first of all, spot the deliberate mistake, except it wasn't deliberate, and I didn't notice until I. I could do with. Hang on, let me just see if I can get this camera to go any higher. Oh, come on. Will you stay up there? No, you won't. No, sorry guys. That's as close as I can get it. It's a big block, this one. In fact, actually, let me come back over here. There we go, look. It's a big block. This comes out at 20.5 by 20.5, okay? So it is a big old block, all right? And can you spot the deliberate mistake? I hope you can, because, yeah. I definitely put something in wrong. But oops. I wasn't taking it apart. It's staying like that. This is a really big, lovely block. It's supposed to look sort of like Christmas holly. This bit here is on the wrong side. This one should be over here. So they go round and it's over there. I don't care. But it's big enough that it could be just a cushion front. So, they're big enough to put a nice big Christmas cushion. Or 4 of these together would be a lovely black quilt, I think, for Christmas. You could use up scraps of Christmas fabrics. You could vary your leaf colour, your different greens and all. I think you could do some beautiful quilting into this as well. I was thinking of just before I came online, I think I'd probably quilt with like sort of like a scallop motion like that, and then up the centre to sort of echo that kind of holly leaf design and stuff. And then you could embroider or implique, a little message in the centre. Nice and easy. We're not going to make a whole other block. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to show you how to make this corner block here, okay, which goes in all 4 corners, and I'm going to show you how to make this little block here, and you need to make 4 of those. I have written this as a pattern. It will be on the website this afternoon, okay? It's a digital download, so don't worry too much about keeping up with what I'm saying. Hi Irene, how are you, lovely? Hi Claire, your course book with your voucher, absolutely love, no problem at all. So we're going to do this little block here because this is just a repeat, okay? And then we're going to do this little block here, which is that bit there, all right? Because again, that's just repeated all around a central square. So I've left this central square as white, but you could do this as a colour, or like I said, you could add some decoration into there. But at that size, nice quick cushion front if you were making presents for Christmas, or you just need new cushions for Christmas. So first things first, from your background fabric, you will need 1 5-inch square. So I found this pattern. A picture of this pattern. Sorry, I'll just go back to it. I found a picture of this pattern on Pinterest. It was originally a 12.5-inch block, but I was not dealing with little tiny 1/2-inch pieces here, so I've scaled it up. Okay, I've scaled it up and I've written it up as a bigger version. So from the background fabric, you'll need a 5-inch square. You will need a 2.5 by 5-inch rectangle, a 2.5 by 7-inch rectangle. You will need 16 2.5-inch squares. You will need 4 2.5 by 2-inch, okay, and then you will need a 1.5 by 19-inch strip. That's in your background fabrics, okay. In your green, whatever greens you decide to use for your leaves, you need 8 5-inch squares. I did them all in the same green, but I think it would look really nice if you cut different greens and did different ones, okay. And then from your red, you need a 1.5 by 19-inch strip. This is for your berries. And then if you're going to border it, if you're going to make it into a cushion front, I just did 1.5 inches round as well for those, okay. But if you were maybe doing a quilt and you're doing 4 blocks, you would just wait and then put a border around the outside, all right. So I'm going to stick with everything up to the white bit without this red bit today, okay. So first things first, we're going to snowball all the green bits, okay. So I've drawn, I'm only going to do 2 because I want one for a corner and one for that centre section, all right. Hi Kate, how are you, lovely? We're going to snowball these. So I've drawn a diagonal line across each of the back of the squares. These are the background 2.5s, and we're going to put them in opposite corners like that, okay. So we're going to go like that and stitch, and you're going to do that on all of them. So top right, bottom left, like that, okay. And we're just going to stitch. I'm going to say stitch on the line, but as ever, don't stitch directly on the line. Just go just to the corner side of it. Literally run along the line. Gives you a much neater edge, okay. So here we go to the machine. Oh, it's all fallen off. How was your weekends, my lovelies? How did you all get on? Did you do anything exciting? We had little man on Saturday because Rory and Cara was in London with her girls, and Rory was at a Christmas do. So we had little sausage, which was really nice. We had him overnight. We did the tree. We decorated the house. It was lovely, lovely. Really lovely weekend. Hi Karen, how are you, lovely? Been looking where to find you this afternoon. Oh, we're here. Hello, my love. Hi, Janet. How are you, love? So, I'm glad you've all joining us. So, just snowballing those corners on that one, both sides. And I'm going to go straight in and chain piece it on this one. So, I'll just line that back up because it moved a little bit. I remember, like I said, just touch the line on the corner. Oh, I really should have taken the 1/4 inch foot off for this, but I couldn't be bothered to change it over, so I'm just going for it. Like that. There we go. So yeah, had a lovely, lovely weekend. I had the most productive day yesterday. You know when just you get loads done and it feels like, woohoo! Yeah, I got samples made for Create and Craft. I got samples, demos sorted for the 1 o'clocks. I wrote a pattern. We sorted out all those ready-mades. I got classes online. Yeah, all good. So stitch down the line on both sides. Back over here we go. Now, as ever, before I chop anything off, you always double check. Okay, so I'm just going to push this out and make sure that it hasn't gone too wonky. Make sure I haven't stretched anything, and I press that first. Okay. Because if it's a little bit too big, that's fine, you can trim it down, but you don't want it to be smaller than 5. So I always just do this little double check before I chop anything off. So they're fine. And do the same on these ones. So you would make 8 of these. Okay, you need 8 in total of these little snowballed green squares. So hi Lynn, how are you? Only a bit late. Oh, that's fine, my lovely. You can be as late as you like. Come in and have a chat, hun. What have you all been up to? Has anybody been up to anything interesting? What I'm doing now is just trimming off that excess. What was that? Where's my good rotary cutter gone again? This one, I need to change the blade on, and I found my good one yesterday. No, I can't find it again. Mind you, if you could see the rest of my sewing room in a minute, it's absolutely disgraceful. It really is. Because I was sewing all day yesterday. It's crazy. Hi Carol, how are you, love? Sorry you're late. Oh, don't worry, love. That's fine. Hi Jean. Hello, my lovelies. Oh, lots of you saying hello today. That's nice. So yeah, we've had a lady in on Daphne, which was lovely, using her this morning. She's whipped up a quilt ready for Christmas. And remember, we rent her out if anybody's local and ever wants to do a quilt. We will give you lots and lots of help and everything. Okay, like that. And just double check that it's 5 by 5. And you haven't got anything to trim off. I need just to trim a tiny bit off there. Didgy-widgy bit. And again, just like to double check that we're all okay, which we are. That's good. So one of these we're going to put aside. You'd make 8 of these. You're going to make 4 corner blocks and 4 middle blocks. Okay, so we're going to start with the corner blocks. On 2 of the corner blocks, okay, so you want them to be running like this way, okay, like that. And on 2 of the blocks, you're going to put the 2.5 by 5 on the top, and then we're going to put the 2.5 by 7 on the left-hand side. On the other 2 corner blocks, you want them running that way. You're going to put it on the bottom, but you're still going to go to the left-hand side. This always stays on the left-hand side. Okay, so for 2 of them, top running that way. Okay, so if it's running that way, they go on the top. But you want 2 blocks running that way, and that goes on the bottom. All right, again, it's all in the pattern, my lovelies. All right, but I'm going to do this one to start with. So we're going to go over like that, and the only reason I've done it like that is because I'm a bit fussy about where my seams are. It doesn't really matter. You can still get the look if you do all 4 this way, but I like all my seams to be running the same way, so that's why I do it like that. Hi Leslie. We're going to stitch that one down along there, and then we're going to add this one to the left hand side, and that will be the corner bit. Okay, so you're going to make 4 of those. So yeah, my house is looking very Christmassy. My tree's looking pretty. I got lights up. I've done my garland in the hall. So yeah, I'm actually getting in the Christmas spirit. I really am. I still haven't started any Christmas. That's a lie. I have bought my mum's Christmas presents. Nobody else's yet. I actually need to get some Christmas shopping done. I really do. So that's that one. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly iron that out. So that one's on the top. That was the 2.5 by 5. And then this one's going down the side, which is the 2.5 by 7. Okay. All the way down like that. So yeah, we've already had quite a lot of people book onto our classes, which is really lovely. People come in from all over the country to say hello, which is really nice. We have discovered actually there's a couple of Airbnbs that have opened up locally. So if you were thinking about visiting, maybe doing a class and then having explored the area maybe for the weekend, there are a couple of Airbnbs now. So back if we go, you see that's my corner block there. Okay, and if I show you, that's going to sit. One's going to sit like that. Oh, hang on, because I like them to be the same. There we go. Can you see? It's at the top and along there like that. So that one's going to go in there like that, and then it goes down here like that. But your other ones, so you can make them all the same, but it bugs me that that's running that way, and that's only because I'm really funny about my seams. If you want to make them all on the top like that, that's fine, but I don't like the fact that that long piece is at the top when it's on the side. Can you see, I like them to be all down the sides, but that's just because I'm daft like that. So you need four corner pieces. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to make this little berry piece here. So what you need for that is a 1.5 strip of red and a 1.5 strip of white, and we're going to just sew these together down the long edge with a 1/4 inch seam allowance. Okay, so I'm just going to stitch all the way down this long edge. There we go. It seems like a big block. It is, Karen. It's a 20-inch block, this one. I deliberately sized it up, right up, so that it would be either a cushion front, because it's the perfect size for a cushion front, if you want some quick Christmas cushion fronts, or four of them makes a really nice little lap quilt with just a border around it. You could use up lots of scraps of green, dig through your scrap box, or charm packs. Maybe you've got some charm squares and greens and stuff for the leaves. I think it would look really nice with lots of different colours of green. I did it all in the same because I had a fat quarter here to use up. But if you used lots of different greens, I think it would look really interesting. You get a nice sort of variegated look. There we go. So back over we go. So I've stitched all the way down the long edge, and then I'm just going to open this out and we're going to press it towards the red. Go to the dark side as always. So just very gently press that out like that. Okay. So because these were 1.5 to start with, once the seam allowance is done, that should now measure 2.5 inches. Which hopefully it does. Yes, it does. But we want to cut them into 1.5 inch sections, and you'll need 12 in total. So start by trimming up your edge. Okay, so that's why you actually only need 18 inches, but in the pattern I've written 19 to give yourself a bit of wiggle room. Okay, and then I'm going to do 3 to start with. So 3 times 1.5 is 4.5. So I've got my horizontal line running along the seam, 4.5 there, cut up there, and then move down to 3, like that, and then down to 1.5, like that. Okay, so you would need 12 of these little pieces. All right, I'm going to keep that bit for another time. And then you're going to sew 3 together, and you're going to do them alternating the red. So I've just turned that middle one upside down like that. Okay, which also now means that the seams will nest, and we can you like the look of this block, you haven't got enough table. Oh, maybe you need to buy some more tables up, or just swap them around. So I'm going to nest that one up like that. Okay, so make sure that's nice in there, and stitch this down, and then I'm going to put this one on the end. This is making a little berry block. So over we go. Hi Melba, how are you, lovely? So yeah, I think this would make, it's a good cushion because it's 20 inches. You don't have to do anything else. Just put a backing on it, you know, quilt it up, put a backing on it. But a very quick lap quilt. Genuinely, once I'd worked out the sizing and everything, probably took me about an hour, not even that, 45 minutes to make the block. So now I'm going to put this one there so you can see they're alternating. Okay, about 45 minutes. Make 4 blocks, put them together, back of a fleece, cute Christmas present. Genuinely, I think it's a, you know, that's a Sunday project. You could get that done, no problem. There we go. Let's sew that one up. So I'm a firm believer, all of us quilters, all of us crafters, full stop, make stuff for Christmas, but we all leave everything to the last minute. And then what I'm going to do is just very gently, so I'm going to finger press it first, because these are little pieces, so don't over iron, and then just press that, and then finger press that side, and give that a press. Okay, like that. Then you want to add on the 2.5 by 2 inch rectangle. So it's going to go on like that. Okay, and it's going to go on the right hand side, not the left hand, the right hand side. So they should all be on the right hand side until you get one wrong. You put it on the left hand side and then your block's wonky. So pop it on the right hand side. Okay, so we're going to do that like that. I'm going to stitch down there. Over we go. So we're nearly done. Honestly, this block is quite quick to do. Over we go. Like that. Thank you to everybody who bought in the ready-made stuff. A lot of it is already gone. There we go. And then I'm just going to press that out. So over it, yeah, a lot of it. We needed some space. I put it all on, and you all started buying immediately. We won't tell anybody. If you want to say that you made it, it's fine. We won't tell anybody. So what you want to do now is you want to make sure that your leaf is running top left to bottom right, like that. So flip it so it's running like that. And this then sits on the bottom there. Okay? And I'm just going to stitch that on. You want them like that. Can you see? Sort of, I was thinking it looks like Mickey ears. You know, it's like Mickey Mouse, Mickey ears. So that sort of thing. This piece is on the right hand side, this running that way. Flip them over like that, and we're going to stitch across there like that. Like I said, this isn't my block. I saw a picture on Pinterest, thought, oh, that's cute. but it said it was a 12.5 inch block, and then I looked at it, I was like, there is no way I'm dealing with those tiny little berries. Let's size it up. Let's size it up and make it bigger. Make it quicker, ready for Christmas. There we go. And I'm going to iron that towards the leaf because you've got less seams there. So you've got a little bit more space, like that. And you would make 4 of those that look like that, okay? So let me spread this block out and I can just show you where we are. Like that. So you're going to make 4 of the corner units that we did first of all, which sit like that in there. Okay, so you're just turning them each time. So there, and then there, and then there, and then there, like that. And you're going to make 4 of these little units. And I told you wrong, because as you can see, it's top right to bottom left, not the other way around. Never mind, these ones are going this way. So this one I'll make this way. So you're going to make 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And it's just a 5-inch plain square in the centre. Okay. So again, like I said, I've written, it looks lovely so far. Ah, thank you, lovely. As you can see, these should all be offset. But I put that, was it that one I put in wrong? Which one did I put in wrong? Just having a look now, brain's gone. So that's the right, that's to the right, that's to the right, that's to the left. This one, see these two, that should be over this side so that they're more evenly spaced, but I'm not messing with it. I'm going to quilt round it. I might do some long stitching into it actually. That might be quite nice, long stitch round into it, maybe a little bit of embroidery in the centre. But so it's an easy one to do. So you're going to make 4 corner blocks, 4 of those middle blocks there, and a 5-inch square. And then because this is going to be a cushion rather than a quilt, I just echoed the red that I'd used for the berries. I used to put a 1.5-inch strip all the way round, which gives me that 20-inch block. Okay, so it's a big old block. In fact, you can't actually see it all under the quilt, under the camera. Okay, so it looks like that. Vary these greens. I think that would look really lovely if you did alternate greens or something. You know, you use a different red or something. You know, you could play around with it. So that's it for today. It's a real quickie. Sorry guys, but it's a real quick one. I've got a longer project tomorrow, so I'm back tomorrow at 7 o'clock in the evening. We're going to make it a Christmas garland. And then Sarah is here on Thursday, and I can't remember what she's doing. But it says on the what's the word, on the little screenshot that Sian does, you know, the little poster. It'll be on our main page to tell you what she's doing on Thursday. She might even pop up and tell you in a minute. But that's it. Really quick and easy today. You'll have a go at it. Yeah, it's a nice one, Carol. Nice and easy to do. Like I said, I've written a pattern up for it. I will, when I can go straight back over the shop, I will put it on first thing before I do anything else. There will be a pattern for you, just to make life a little bit easier, so you don't have to keep listening to me rabbit on. Don't forget the ready-made sale. All the 30% stuff finishes at 5 p.m. today. I'll be taking it off, and then tomorrow there'll be another little sale, but. And classes are on sale as well. So take care, my darlings. I see you tomorrow. Bye.